Very good morning, dear students, readers, viewers, and ladies and gentlemen. Today, once again, I appeared in your domain to explain stanza wise the poet so called a roadside stand. Yesterday, you know, I have explained in brief, it's a gist, you can say summary. A roadside stand written by Robert Frost is a very important examination point of view, as well as it is a very practical poem and the real life of village people, which is highlighted by the poet Robert Frost. So, dear students, just I am reading the poem stanza wise and I will explain. So, poem is like this. Have you ever stopped at a roadside stand? What you have observed there? All of you cross the road, go on the road, bicycle, motorcycle, by car, but once you must have stopped and you have observed something. So far as the first stanza of this poem is concerned, the little old house was out with a little new shed. In front of the in front at the edge of the road where the traffic sped. A roadside stand that too pathetically played. It would not be fair to say for a dole of bread, but for some of the money the cash whose flow support. So far, this is the first stanza. In this stanza, you see the person who is very poor. You can say simple in simple word a farmer. एक किसान जो उसका छोटा सा घर है और रोड के रोड की ओर कोने में एक छोटा सा अपने घर का एक्सटेंड करता है और वहां कुछ सामान रखता है. ही कीप्स सम विलेज fruits, vegetables to sell. So at the same time here, a dole for bread. Here the farmer thinks that it is not fair. यह उचित नहीं है किसी से मांगना. कुछ बेच कर अगर हम पैसा कमाते हैं तो दैट इज वेल एंड गुड फॉर मी. बाय कीपिंग दैट इन व्यू, द फार्मर हैज एक्सटेंडेड some little part of his house towards the road for earning money to improve the living standard. Money improves way of living. So this is the thinking of the farmer. Now second stanza, but now this is the second stanza. The flower of cities from sinking and withering faint. The polished traffic passed with a mind ahead, or if ever aside a moment, then out of sorts. At having the landscape marred with the artless paint of signs that with no turned and turned wrong and as turned wrong. So this is the second stanza of this poem, my dear students. Here, the flower of cities from sinking and withering faint. It refers the money, well-to-do family. Really, the person who is having money, his standard of living automatically improves. But at the same time, you see, the farmer doesn't have money. And if the farmer doesn't have money, he or she cannot improve the standard of his or her living. So here the poet says the farmer also wants to live as a city dweller, because the person who lives in the city is having money, and if a person is having money, automatically his living of standard will be high. So here the poet, or if ever aside a moment, then out of sorts, then what happens? You see, the farmer, due to lack of education experiences, the farmer has written n wrongly and s also wrongly. So whoever passes away through this, pass over through this road, the high standard people comments, pass comments, what nonsense they have written wrongly. But it is not their fault, because of due to lack of education, the farmer has written wrongly north and south. Thereafter, what happens? Our crook then offered for sale wild berries in wooden pies, and they have kept some village things by hoping that some people will stop, they will purchase, and some money will come in our hand. But their dream is useless, they cannot fulfill their dream. After that, you have the or beauty rest in the beautiful moment seen. You have the money, but if you want to be mean, why keep your money and go ahead? The heart to the scenery without won't be my complaint. Here, the poet actually, through the farmer, says the people who is living in the city, they are having money, but at the same time they are very mean minded, very miser. They do not want to share his or her money with the farmers by purchasing something. So here, actually, it is they are having money, but they are not generous, kind-hearted people towards the farmer. A heart to the scenery won't be my complaint, and your beauty rest in a beautiful mountain. This means pin drop silence, peace and stability you will find in the village side, not in the city and roadside. Totally peace is found in the village side, where you will find mountain, forest, etc. So such type of things are available in the village side, not in city. So this is the third stanza, first, second, and third stanza. I have explained, my dear students, and I think all of you must have understood. Beauty rest in a beautiful mountain scene means here literal meaning. The peace and stability is found in the village side. And next, द फ्लावर ऑफ cities from sinking and withering faint means this refers to the well-to-do family who the person who is having money and automatically their standard of living will be high. जिसके पास पैसा है शहर में स्वाभाविक रूप से उसका लिविंग ऑफ स्टैंडर्ड हाई होगा, और जिसके पास बेचारे किसान के पास तो पैसा नहीं है तो वो भी चाहता है जैसे शहर के लोग जिस तरह से रहे हम भी रहना चाहते हैं, और यही सोच के दुकान देता है रोड साइड के, और जब कुछ पैसा आएगा तो हम भी शहर के लोगों की तरह रह सकते हैं, लेकिन उनका सपना साकार नहीं होता है। फिर भी यहाँ ये रॉबर्ट फ्रॉस्ट कहता है कि शांति और ब्यूटी सीनरियो सीन इज फाउंड इन विलेज साइड। देहात में, गांव ग्राम में माउंटेन है, जंगल है, जहाँ की शांति मिलती है, यह शांति शहर की ओर नहीं मिलता है। तो 3 stanza I have explained, and tomorrow again I will appear before all of you, my dear students. Thank you very much.